Disruptive Technologies, Section 1, Lesson 3, Next Generation of Internet. Today, Internet is in almost every home. We have less than 3 billion subscribers around the world. In developed world, 78 users are on 100 inhabitants. In developing world, only 32. In average, we have 40 users on 100 inhabitants. Growing trends will continue because of young generations. In some areas, 100% of them using internet. When we're speaking about fixed broadband penetration, this is product from the beginning of 21st century. Today, less than 800 million subscribers using this fast technology. You can see penetration of fixed broadband on this map. More than half of world population, Africa and huge part of Asia, does not use fixed broadband internet now. With mobile penetration, the situation is a little bit better. Spreading of mobile technology is reason for better coverage of internet around the globe. Key resources IP address register space. In IP address is a set of rules governing the format of datasets over the internet or other networks. Simply, this is the way in which your information moves across the internet. We have new and old addressing spaces. Old one is IPv4 and new one is IPv6. What are characteristics of both of them? IPv4 allows for 4 billion internet addresses. IPv6 allows for 300 trillion internet addresses. IPv4 is no longer enough for all of the devices on the earth, but number of IPv6 looks like 340 and 11 triplets of zero, so this will be enough for a lot of next generations. IPv4 has 32-bit address space. From other side, IPv6 has 128-bit address space. IPv4 is designed in late 60s, when the modern world of multiple devices wasn't even fashionable. Today, IPv6 allows every person on the earth to have billions of addresses for every device they own. We will see examples of YouTube. First fact is that YouTube users every minute uploading 300 hours of video clips and video materials. Total number of hours video watched on YouTube each month is 3.25 billion hours. This means that YouTube in 1 month uploading video materials like ABC, CBS and NBC from 1948 until today. Facebook and YouTube have more than 1 billion new users per month. If Facebook is a country, Facebook will be on a second place regarding to number of citizens. Largest one is China for 1.44 billion citizens. Then Facebook is on second place with 1.4. Then India coming with 1.2 billion citizens. Then YouTube with 1.1 billion citizens, and on the 50th place will be United States with less than 400 million citizens. By using social media, you can announce new products and services, especially if you do that using Facebook or YouTube. But we have overwhelming pressures. 4 categories of them exists. First category related with cybercrime, cyber warfare, taxation laws, net neutrality, political pressure, legal demands, and national boundary. Second group related with corporate demand, flat free pricing, infrastructure, mobile threats, increasing traffic, investments, universal service. Third group, sense of identity, human rights, search versus learn, privacy, truth versus opinion, university of Google and social media. And fourth, cyber threats, IP protection, search, crawlers, darknet transparency, globalization, and resource drain. Three forces impacting the net. First is demand for control, second one the desire for freedom, and third one is the drive for profit. But anyhow, we have new opportunities, and on this slide I will show you an example of new opportunity. We have 5 features: offer, monetizing, ideate, creating, and engaging. All of those 5 belong to one larger group with the name adopting. First, we will discuss the technology trends plus social environments create business impacts. When we're speaking about offer, crowd validation and crowdsourced evaluation is part of this feature. When we're speaking about monetizing, we think about direct web sales. Third category consists of ubiquitous computing, cloud sensors, Internet of Things, voice control, and ambient sensors. When we're discussing about creating, we have to know that prices for hardware falling every day, and today we have low cost of manufacturing, what was not situation some 12 months ago. And when we're discussing engaging, we have a good example of YouTube video and crowdfunding, as well as emotion appeal. At the end, we have a live debate about net neutrality or controlling access. The debate about net neutrality has been subverted by a much deeper issue about the control of information, whether it is commercial for commercial reasons, as in the case of media companies in the United States and elsewhere, or for political reasons, as in the case of Chinese government. The Internet has thus far benefited from the ecosystem in which no single entity or group of entities holds excessive power in the marketplace. The fiercely competitive marketplace for bandwidth, particularly in carrier-neutral data centers, has led to a dramatic decrease in bandwidth prices, which have made applications such as streaming media and online gaming practical and affordable. Online censorship techniques have an unfortunate technological alignment with some of the Internet aspirations of the media industry, especially its desire to implement traffic monitoring at the ISP level, as suggested, for example, in a recent brief submitted by the Recording Industry Association, which calls on the US federal, etc., etc.